Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, we have another phone review for you. I did a review on the Kibo 2, which we still have that phone, and it's still in service. I picked up this LG Optimus LTE phone, and I wanted a touchscreen phone. I wanted the camera built in that was good quality, like really good quality, and to my surprise, this thing's 1080p HD, which is great because the camera I'm recording with right now is also 1080p HD, you know, because I bought the camcorder because I wanted better quality videos for my YouTube stuff and just general stuff, but then I get that same benefit now in my smartphone. So if I forget my camcorder to bring it with me, I've always got my smartphone, so I can record a video on the fly now, and you know, if I'm out somewhere or whatever, which is going to be kind of cool, and I don't have to remember to bring my camcorder with me. It also has a front-facing camera as well as the rear, and it's got some really cool features here. Now I've downloaded a lot of cool apps, and which is kind of neat too. I'm just gonna raise this up a bit here. There we go. So now there's our camera. Now this is the front-facing part of the camera. So I'll just give you a bit of an idea. And camera to camera, kind of neat. And I can switch this around too on the fly. So I can go to the front camera, and there's my front camera. So as I'm recording this, it's pretty cool. And switch it around again. And it has a light in it too, which you can activate. You can have it on automatic for different lighting settings. It'll automatically just turn on, or you can just turn it on manually. Where to go? On. Oh, that's camera. Okay, movie mode here. Sorry about that. There we go, movie mode. Nice picture there. There's our front-facing part of our camera again. And go here and on, and that puts a light on the front. So if you're in darker situations, you can, you know, record without a problem. And I can switch the camera still to the front. Now it doesn't have a front light, and it will turn off the light when you do it. Flip it back, boom, turns light back on. I can also turn that light right off again, so it's off. And then, so I can record in 1080p HD, which is great. And then I got the, you know, just regular snapshots, and then front and rear facing on the camera for that too. Distance mode button, you know, zoom control, all that sort of stuff. And you can do the zoom too, like this, just with your fingers. It's kind of neat. There we go. So that's kind of cool little system there. Now, as for other features of the camera, I mean, I downloaded some apps. I've got a compass, which is actually pretty neat. Now there's some different themes too you can try out, you know, with the compass. So if there's ones that you want to download that you got to pay for, I got a few samples here. So you can actually try them before you buy them, type of thing. It's kind of neat. And then of course there's other, you know, other ones here. This one here, where'd it go? This one's neat. Magnetic field, speed in kilometers, GPS, that sort of stuff. Altitude, accuracy is, you know, 5 meters, I guess, or 4 meters accuracy. You got a bubble level. There's a lot of different apps you can download, you know, plus you can surf the internet, which is really handy too. And let's see. Still getting used to touchscreen keyboard. And the source. Right now I'm chewing up a lot of bandwidth in the house uploading a video, so but it's going to take time to surf off my broadband, because I really nail the broadband when I'm uploading in the house. So you got store locator, deal of the days, all that sort of neat jazz. You know, you can go through their whole website. You know, plus you do have YouTube access as well. There's a YouTube link, or you can go through the browser for YouTube. There's a whole whack of built-in apps that come with the phone, and they stop right about here. So, and then you've got all the other stuff I've downloaded, and video games, and the thing does everything. It's a great little phone. The battery life is really good. The profile is very thin, which I really like that too. It's a nice benefit. But overall, it's a really awesome phone. I'm really enjoying it. I haven't had any glitches or hiccups. Phone quality for talking is very, very clear, which is really cool. Because I've had a lot of cell phones over the years, and this one has got to have the best clarity of all so far when you're talking to somebody. Even for those spots you normally wind up in very low signal ranges, this thing actually does quite well in those areas, even compared to our Kibo. Our Kibo doesn't quite do as well. Because we have one spot up where we live where for about, I don't know, not quite half a mile, we've got a dead spot in there. And we'd always lose signal with the Kibo, and with this thing we don't. And so it's pretty good. It's got the wireless Wi-Fi, which I'm always using the Wi-Fi because there's a lot of Wi-Fi spots around town that I can surf for free on. Plus I have my own Wi-Fi here at the house, so, and I'm home most of the time because I work at home, so I've got the Wi-Fi always active there. So I don't actually need to use my data plan unless I'm in an area where I have no Wi-Fi access at all and I really need to get on the internet. Then I can use my data. So it's pretty handy that way. The same cable for the USB charging is the same one you plug into your computer to download or upload files into it, like if you want to copy MP3 files or movie files on. If you want to, you know, do pictures, you know, put some pictures onto the thing, you can just zip them off right from your tower or your laptop computer and right onto the phone through the same USB cable. So it's great. Little buttons here for your volume control. You got a headphone jack. It actually came with a set of headphones with a microphone for hands-free. It's got Bluetooth, it's got GPS in it, plus the GPS program is there. And there's a lot of navigator programs too that you can download, even free ones. And they work rather well. So if you forget your Garmin or your TomTom, you got this on you, you got a GPS. You know, if you forget your camcorder at home, you got it right in there. You know, you need to do some emails quick, check on some emails, it's all in there. You want to play some video games, it's all in there. So really, you know, this thing completely replaces a computer. You know, it is an actual portable miniature computer, really. And they do have antivirus software out for these things, for the Android OS, and I'm pretty sure they'd have them for the Apple too, for the Apple iPhone. A lot of guys are going to ask me, well, why didn't you buy an Apple iPhone? Apple's the best, and blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, we're going to talk about that a little bit. I used to be an Apple fanatic right to the core. Probably more of an Apple fanatic than anybody else. But over the years, things change. You know, and I've nothing against the new Apple iPhones. I think they're really cool. It just doesn't have the size of screen that I'm after. and it doesn't have the other benefits that Android has. You know, and you know, you get some benefits on Apple that you won't get with an Android OS. You know, so it's kind of a, you really got to decide your needs, your wants, what you'll put up with, what you won't put up with. And you know, I mean, I like the Samsung Galaxy series. Got a bit bigger screen, but then it becomes a much bigger phone. You know, and you only want so big of a phone gripping in your hand. I don't have the case on this yet. I actually ordered the case. I ordered a 5-layer, real super protective case from Ballistics. And because there's not a lot of choices in town here for cases. They had the gel ones, and you know, the phone company I deal with had like a clip-on gel thing, and it's just stupid, and I couldn't protect my screen either. So the Ballistics one I ordered protects my screen. I was looking at OtterBoxes, but they didn't have any for this phone yet. So that was kind of disappointing, because I was hoping to get an OtterBox. But the Ballistics one I did get is actually very protective. You know, so I think I'm going to really enjoy it even more so. And the price was right, so I couldn't complain there. It was under $50. And so that should be in shortly. And once I mess around with that casing for this thing for a little while and see how well it's working out for the phone, I'll actually do a review on that Ballistics case that I bought for this thing. And so in the meantime, I'm very, very careful with my phone, because I don't want to drop it or damage it or anything. So, you know, concrete and phones just don't mix well, you know. But overall, I mean, out of a 5-star rating, you guys know me. I can't give anything a 5 because nothing's perfect. So I give it a 4 out of 5. But I tell you, it's one really sweet phone. And if you're looking for a phone and you like the LGs, you know, I've never had any problems with any LG products. Even my big TV's an LG. This is a great little phone to get, you know. Now, as far as cost goes, well, you can buy the phone outright for about $630, or you can go on a term and pay $0, which basically, I mean, a certain percentage of your contract or term every month is payment towards the phone, is the way it works. But it's worth every bit of penny, as far as I'm concerned. You know, and after 3 years, I'm sure I'm going to upgrade to an even better version of the LG, you know, and maybe just use this for strictly offline use without, you know, telephone access. And I'll just use it for everything else until it finally just burns out one day. But it is very, very nice. Very impressed with it. Great phone all the way around. I don't know what more I can tell you. You know, I've shown you a lot of features on it and stuff, and, you know, it is quite a good thing. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video following this one. I'm going to shoot some video coverage with just this phone, and, you know, you can see for yourself the quality of video that it's going to give, you know, for your everyday uses and stuff. So, let's end this one, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and it wasn't too dragged out and long for you. And we'll see you on the next one.